Hello, in this unit, we're just exploring some of the topics and some of the ideas, and also kind of taking a temperature check of where we're at. So, what can you do with data science? So, we've been studying data science now for a good 3 months, and are you liking the course? What do you think about a career in data science? Science shows up in so many different ways. So we're going to look at those different ways. The first is just general reports. Even your teachers, we have to put reports together about what's happening in class, how you're doing as a group of students, to explain to our supervisors our moves and our intentions. And same thing with everything else, right? So it's reports are the most fundamental application of data science. It's a document in which you represent your process and your findings. You translate numbers and calculations into accessible, meaning things that people can understand, insights and recommendations for team members. So if anything, right, I guarantee you that no matter what you do in life, you'll eventually have to report to someone about your actions, and it's nice to be able to kind of, use data science in order to kind of understand it. Even if, let's say you become a pop star, right? Like eventually you are going to have to like maybe come up with a budget and kind of like try to understand where your personal finances. It could be just translating, looking at the way you spend money, and looking at it in a way that makes sense to you. A report could be to yourself too. So, data science, guaranteed, you will have to use some aspect of it in your life moving forward. A good report should have a simple, non should be simple. Non-technical team members will need to be able to quickly grasp findings. It should be clear. Language should be to the point, engaging. That's why we use charts and presentations. And there's this wonderful website called 538, and we'll do some work around it because it just displays good data reporting. Recommendation engines. So if you become a data scientist, you might end up working at Google, Netflix, Amazon, one of those type of companies, because those companies use artificial intelligence, which is powered by data science, right? And it's just they use these recommendation systems, which they always talk about that YouTube algorithm, right? Like smash that like button, subscribe, because then it somehow affects the YouTube algorithm, and your YouTube channel gets displayed in more areas. But that's something to think about if you want to work in those kind of companies. They use data science in order to program those recommendation engines. Dynamic pricing, you might not know too much about it, but airplane tickets use that. I've been really enjoying kind of like I use Hopper, and I like to look at there's certain cities that I want to go to, certain cities that I like to go to, so I always have I have a price watch for those things, and it's interesting to see what the airplane tickets look like, and especially this past 2 years, which again uses artificial intelligence. Companies that use dynamic pricing build algorithms that take into account competition, supply and demand, as well as other factors related to specifics of the industry. And it's not just in airplane tickets, it's in the entertainment business, it's in amusement parks, and it's in professional sports. So, if you want a career in those kind of fields, but you want to be on the technical side, data science is helpful there too. Natural language processes, so those chat bots, also things like Alexa, and and other kind of like helper systems. Those use kind of a data science in order to learn how to speak. Again, anything that uses artificial intelligence is using data science. So these kind of questions are you're going to answer on your own. And again, the next 2 weeks is for us to work together to kind of like think about what we've learned, practice a little more, and really think about what happens next. What are we going to do with this? Is this something that interests us? Would we take a statistics course in college? If you're at IEC and you're not a senior yet, senior year, you can take a college statistics course. Highly recommend it. Anyways, that's it, and I hope you guys had a great break. And let's work really hard. Let's finish this last 2 weeks really strong.